Hey guys, this is What If Deku Was Abandoned, Part 2. Sorry for the fan again. I'm doing this during my break in school, so these are gonna be 20 minutes, so yeah. So, we were just after, we were at the entrance exam. Deku is taking the recommendations because Deku's been living at UA and they saw how powerful Deku was. And I want to see Deku's moves again because I forgot where they were. Let's see. Um, yeah, these moves. So yeah, Deku pretty much got recommendations, and it was that race thing versus the Wind Guy, Todoroki, and Deku. And also, if you guys forgot, the reincarnation, there's also another reincarnation which Sadara reincarnated into Momo. And Momo was also abandoned, but she wasn't rescued by anybody yet. So Deku just used is pretty much just he just used body flicker just to get to the end instantly. Easy as that. To the end of the race. And Deku's smart. You gotta remember that Barto's smart in the anime. So of course Deku will be smart and he gets first place. Right about like point behind point above Momo's. Also, I was looking at his nature types, and I'm surprised that he has water. I knew that he had lightning, wind, but water I was surprised about. But yeah. So, the first day, and UA comes, and he's walking in, and he sees Momo, so he just walks up to her and just says hello and stuff like that. Deku's like the first one there, so Momo and everybody came in. Like, Momo and Todoroki came in right after Deku, probably 10 minutes. Because the school starts around, like, I don't know, 6 maybe? I don't know, just guessing. But he came 10 minutes early, so 5:50. And Zawa told them to, told Deku to tell them to not be loud, so he can sleep. Deku says okay. And they walk in, Deku says hello to Momo and everything like that. Momo and Deku sat right next to each other. Todoroki sat next to Deku, well, in front of Deku. Everybody else walked in, and Izumi and Bakugo are dating. The, let's just say, asshole couple. Yeah, the asshole couple. Yeah. The bully couple, whatever. The same scene in middle school happened with Bakugo, when the teacher said that Bakugo was going to UA. And Bakugo said Izumi was going to. Well, he said the whole speech, but minus Izumi. And Izumi has one for all, because Deku rejected it. So Deku sees them. He gets a little mad because they bullied him, everything like that. But Deku just keeps his cool because his personality is calm, cool, and collected, but sometimes he can be loud and energetic. He has the at the end of some sentences when he's loud and energetic, but other than that, it's pretty much that. I'm just gonna put some gameplay in the background because I'm bored just talking. But Aizawa woke up when everybody came in and said, okay, put these tracksuits on and everything like that. So Deku just grabbed it and walked out because he knows Aizawa and everything like that. He's in some of the classes sometimes, mostly Aizawa's, because he thinks that Aizawa as a dad. He can summon a shadow clone and transform it into Boruto and have Boruto's personality and everything. And he thinks of Boruto as an uncle, like the loud and energetic uncle. But Deku is pretty much he just walked out because he knows Aizawa. Everybody was like, what? Why is he walking out? They were like asking what? And pretty much stuff like that. Sorry for the pause, there's an ad. So they were asking like, what about orientation and everything like that? Aizawa didn't really care about it. So Deku just walked out because he knew Aizawa. And Momo just walked out too because she can see Aizawa's personality. That he doesn't give two shits about anything. And he'll expel anybody. He did say he would expel whoever came in last. So first came the ball throw. So Deku just used the compressed Rasengan with the ball inside. And he just threw it, getting infinity. Everything went the same. But Momo doesn't get first, so it's Deku. Momo gets second. Because Deku got first in like everything, Momo got like second in everything. So Deku, it's on to the heroes versus villains. Deku and Momo paired up versus Bakugo and Izumi. Deku just has a devilish grin on his face. Right now he's being loud because he's excited that he gets to kick their asses. And it's more 13 plus, so sorry that I didn't warn you guys. There's pretty much cussing. So Deku, Momo asks why does he have the devilish grin on his face, and he just says because I know them from a long time ago. That's all he says. So Deku, so Momo and Deku are the heroes, and Bakugo and Izumi are the villains. And Deku in his head pretty much saying fits them well. So Deku's pretty much getting ready to fight them, making a plan with Momo. And the plan is for them just to rush in, because they both know they have jutsus in their their incarnations. So they just can body flicker in to like the second, third floor, passing them to, because Deku knows them, and he says that he would instantly go in. That Bakugo and Zumi would instantly go after them, leaving the bomb wide open. So Deku goes up, so they both go up to the third floor, which is where the bomb's at, surprising them. So Deku uses let's say fifth floor. They're on the third. So Deku uses the Byakugan to see what floor it's on. And Deku says it's on the fifth floor. So they just body flicker up there and just touch the bomb, winning it. And Zumi and Bakugo are mad because they just got beaten in like a minute. So when they get back, Bakugo is yelling like, "Why didn't you fight us?" and whatever like that. Deku pretty much just says, "Because we didn't want to fight you." So they just got Bakugo even more mad, knowing that. And also Deku says, "Also you guys are weak, because you're weak." Because Izumi only can control the fire that she puts out, so if Momo uses the fireball jutsu, she couldn't control that fire. So Deku, so Deku is pretty much just telling facts, and All Might pretty much said, "Who's the MVP?" No one answered because Momo can't tell people because she was in the fight. So All Might pretty much just said it was the hero team, because they got done quickly and everything like that. So the president thing happens, and Momo actually gets the president thing for the class. Vice president is Deku. It's pretty much gonna happen in the anime. Sakura is gonna become the Hokage, and Flirt is gonna be her right hand man. So Deku is vice president. So then they go to lunch and everything. They're eating, and then the intruders come in. Deku's looking with his Byakugan around, because he always has the eye open now. Doesn't drain chakra because it's not active. So Deku pretty much just looks around and everything like that, and sees, because he doesn't care about his appearance or anything. Also, his hero costume is a picture. I'll show you in a second. Is this. This is pretty much his hero costume, with the sword too and everything. So Deku right now is just looking around, and then he saw the room with the files, and he saw that there's a villain in there. Deku just body flickers in there and stops the villain from taking the files. The USJ will still happen, but it's just gonna be it's gonna be after they do one or two things in the USJ. because they won't have the right time and everything to do it. How does that happen? So Deku stops them before they can grab the files. But if I'm correct, it's telepathically tells the League of Villains who's gonna be there. So they have that information, but not what time. They have the end time, but not the time they get there. So Deku stops them, handcuffs them and everything. So Deku brings them to Nezu and says this guy was in the file room while the villains were attacking. This was a low tier villain, not Shigaraki or anything, not Toga Dabi or anything like that. So when they get to the USJ, they do a few things, and what happens is that the League of Villains attacked after they did two things, and they weren't. Deku was kind of expecting it, but kind of not at the same time. So he fought the Nomu while Aizawa was fighting the other villains, because Aizawa knows how strong he is. So Aizawa just leaves him to do whatever he wants when he's fighting. He also can use the Takano Jutsu. So getting Todoroki to use his fire is easier. So right now Deku is fighting the Nomu. The Deku and Nomu are evenly matched. So Deku uses compressed and the compressed finishing with Zangun. So he just threw at the Nomu because the Nomu couldn't see it because it's vanished, and hits them right in the face. So Shigaraki's pretty much scratching his neck like he normally does, because Deku hit it in the brain. The Nomu's pretty much gone. So, let's see. I have a little bit more time. Deku is, so when the heroes arrive, they just see blood everywhere, because the Nomu had blood, of course. And Deku is standing in the middle of it. The heroes know not to mess with him, so they just don't do anything about it. Because flashback, when they tried fighting him when he was in the forest, Deku just destroyed them. Not like killed them, but like knocked them out instantly. So, yeah, that's why they know not to mess with him. So, Momai and everybody asks what happened, and Deku explains what happened. So, as I was told them that they get 2 weeks off to train. So, Deku goes to the forest to train. It's not the forest where he lived at. This is a different forest. He wanted to go there, but that was too far away, even for the body flicker. So, Deku's just training at the forest, and he sees Momo training there too. So, Deku goes up to say hi and everything, and he asks what she's doing in the forest. And she said she pretty much lives here, and explains what happened. Deku gets it, because same thing happened with him. So Deku says that he was abandoned too, and everything like that. So, after that, Deku took her to UA, so she could live there, too. So, Deku asked her, do you want to live at UA? Because that's where I'm living. And she said yes, and everything like that. So, after the 2 weeks, a sports festival happens. And this is where I'm going to leave it off. I'm going to leave it off here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.